Trump may still have classified documents. All right, put up the prosecutor. Hell of a story here. I mean, damn. According to sources familiar with the matter, ABC News has reported Special Counsel Jack Smith's team has questioned multiple witnesses about a closet and a so-called hidden room inside Donald Trump's residence at Mar-a-Lago that the FBI did not check while searching the property August 2022. The fact witnesses were saying the FBI missed a hidden room within Trump's bedroom caught the attention of Smith's team, according to ABC sources. As described to ABC News, the line of questioning in multiple interviews ahead of Trump's indictment last year on classified documents, charges suggest that long after the FBI seized dozens of boxes and more than 100 documents marked classified from Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate, the prosecution was trying to determine if there might still be more classified documents there. According to sources, some investigators involved in the case came to later believe that the closet, which was locked on the day of the search, should have been opened and checked. As investigators would later learn, Trump allegedly had the closet's lock changed while his attorney was in Mar-a-Lago's basement, searching for classified documents in a storage room that he was told would have all such documents. Trump's alleged efforts to conceal classified documents from both the FBI and his own attorney are a key part of the indictment against Trump in Florida. According to a senior FBI official, agents focused on areas they believed might have government documents. Quote, based on information gathered throughout the course of the investigation, areas were identified and searched pursuant to the search warrant, the official told ABC News. Let's put them up. So, according to the indictment, after he received a federal subpoena demanding the return of all classified documents at Mar-a-Lago, Trump's attorney, Evan Corcoran, was told to look for any responsive documents and boxes stacked inside a basement storage room. And so the attorney found 38 classified documents, gave them to the FBI, and it's unclear if those prosecutors or any Trump lawyers even knew about the unexamined spaces then. But the indictment alleges Trump ensured that many documents responsive to the subpoena could not be found. End quote. Through their investigation, Smith's team learned that while the attorney was still in the storage room, Trump asked the longtime Mar-a-Lago employee to change the lock on the closet, sources said. For years, the lock on the closet was managed by Secret Service. But on June 2nd, 2022, Trump had it changed and wanted the key, the sources said. Okay, before I continue, there's an elephant in the room here. And I'm going to explain my conclusion in just a moment. But normally when the FBI has a search for paper document, which simply means you can basically look anywhere that a sheet of paper can fit. That's what the warrant covers. So if a sheet of paper can fit, you legally can search it based on the warrant application. A lock can be broken. And law enforcement, well, they break locks all the time. But for some reason, they did not break this one. There's more, all right? So one former maintenance worker described Trump's request as unusual, according to the sources. At the time, the FBI did not know the lock changed, at least in their view. Could have been potentially significant, sources said. Days before the attorney arrived, let's put him up. Days before the attorney arrived, Trump's attorney at Mar-a-Lago, this was June 2nd, 2022, Trump aide, that's the aide, Walt, Walt Nada was acting at Trump's discretion, according to the report, moved more than 30 boxes from the storage room to Trump's residence. So the attorney never even saw how many of the boxes. So this aide and Mar-a-Lago's property manager, Carlos de Oliveira, had also was charged, for their alleged roles in Trump's conspiracy. Both of them have now pleaded not guilty. We saw that early on in the case. And you may say, well, damn, there's a lot of freedom here. While the FBI is currently searching for classified documents. I mean, there's movement happening here. There's a person changing locks. There's another person able to do this. There's an attorney that can look for the evidence himself and just turn it over to the FBI. There's more. Unlike the locked closet, the FBI did not even know the so-called hidden room existed until after they left Mar-a-Lago, sources said. So they're admitting they knew about the closet, but they did not know about the hidden room. Though agents searched Trump's bedroom, a small door in one of the walls was concealed behind a large dresser and a big TV, sources said. The space behind the wall was the hidden room, which maintenance workers sporadically entered to access cables running through it, sources said. Now, typically you have a home that has a lot of space. It's custom made, perhaps. Usually you do get a blueprint of the home. You actually get the architectural design of the home so you understand where you are, what hidden rooms may be available to access, things like that. I don't know why they did not have this. Obviously, it's something that typically you would file with a local governmental authority in order for your home to be up to code. All right, so it's also unclear if Trump ever kept any classified documents in either of those spaces or whether Smith's team ever considered seeking another warrant to search Mar-a-Lago. Again, in their questioning of witnesses, Smith's team seemed to focus more on the missed spaces in the 3 months before indicting Trump in the case, sources said. When reached by ABC News, the Trump campaign spokesperson criticized Joe Biden and the news media, saying the investigations into Trump are just desperate attempts at election interference. That wasn't even the question. We're asking about the FBI. Trump has denied any wrongdoing, insisting he did not break the law by holding onto the documents later seized by the FBI, and has pleaded not guilty to the charges against him. Now, he said, listen, I'm not guilty because I should have immunity. Now, initially he said he didn't take any documents. He said, what classified documents? What are you talking about? Then he said, but even if I did, he said this on Hannity's show later, even if I did take them, Hannity, I would be immune. And Hannity almost was like, what? But Trump was looking for his second out. He's been caught multiple times. And now we have this, secret rooms, et cetera. I actually think the FBI knew good and damn well it still had classified documents hiding them. Because at a point, this becomes a slam dunk. If 3 times Trump has lied about classified documents, and then on the third occasion, he decides to literally change locks and place classified documents in a hidden room. Well, come on now. Once that evidence gets presented to a jury, sir, you definitely knew that you were engaged in wrongdoing at this point. They're literally searching your home for the classified documents. If you're still hiding these documents, I mean, what's your wiggle room here? So I think that's the reason he's also arguing that presidents should have complete immunity for everything they do. All right, Jackson, this is a hell of a story, a lot of twists and turns. It seems almost comical how much stuff is happening at the same time. What say you?
Yeah, I mean, this is even less surprising than the Target story that we went over at first. I mean, Donald Trump there's really no one like him. Like, he's truly one of a kind, perhaps. And that's saying a lot. Not saying anything good, but it's saying a lot. Because, on the one hand, you got Joe Biden, who's, having issues with the swing states, the youth vote, and the Muslim American vote, stuff like that. He's going to have to continue to address it. But then on the other hand, you have Donald Trump. It's like every single day you wake up and it's like, he did what? He said what? And just, he had with the documents, 1.5 years to give them back. Didn't do it. He didn't do it after the subpoenas. Then that's why he has one of the indictments among the other 3. And that's one of his most serious ones. This $83 million charge that he just got for E. Jean Carroll happened because he couldn't shut his mouth about E. Jean Carroll. So it's like, it's almost like he has some type of subconscious bug to where it's like he's trying to go where he's headed. I don't know, but it's just such a strange time that we live in, because there's really not that much to say about this, because this is who he is. This is what he does.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been saying the biggest mistake Donald Trump ever made in his life was becoming president for real. Because think about how good he would have it if he never actually won in 2016. He would be the ultimate what if, you know. He would be balling right now. Instead, he's losing everything. He could still become president, but he ain't gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, and like I said, when he first exited the White House, no matter what, Trump will be a defendant for the rest of his natural life of some sort.